Yeah, welcome to this video. A 15-minute game on ICC. I start with knight f3. Stay flexible. And let's see what setup black is going for here. So King's Indian. No, he's chatting here, saying hello. Yeah, okay, let's play c4. Go for some English type of position. Of course, black has many viable setups now. Yeah, this, for instance, going to Grunfeld like positions. So let's just castle and see what happens now. I can play d4. I can take on d5. These are the main moves. Okay, let's capture. Yeah, okay, now I can play d4, directly transposing to the Grunfeld. Or play knight c3. Stay within English territory. But black can play a knight c6 here. And possibly we get a Grunfeld after all. We can also go c5. Can take knight b6. Yeah, typical for the English opening. There are many options. It's not a very forced opening with many concrete lines. It's more, yeah, it's very flexible. So you've got very often a wide area of choice. Yeah, he captured on c3. And now the question is, should black play c5 or play without c5? Yeah, he decided to go without this c-pawn move. Yeah, and I have also more than one possible setup. I can play with d4, taking the center, or I can play a slightly more restrained setup with d3. Not immediately, of course, because c3 is hanging, but I can prepare d3 if I want to. Okay, but if I go d4, then probably, yeah, maybe we'll play e5 even. I'm not sure that I like that so much. It's not bad, but can also play a move like rook b1, provoking something on the queen side because I attack b7. Yeah, maybe let's play this one. Trying to tickle him a bit and see how he handles the b-pawn. Maybe he just will play rook b8. Oh, nothing of the sort. He just plays e5. So what about d3 now? Is it a good move? d3. Yeah, he might play e4. This is to be considered. Yeah, but this shouldn't be too dramatic. e4 I can also just take. He can take c3, but I have lots of open lines on the queen side then. Aha, now he moves the rook. So how to proceed further? Where does the bishop go? a3, e3, g5. Yeah, lots of possibilities. g5 might provoke some weakening move like f6 or similar. You can also move the knight, of course. Knight d2, c4, knight d2. Yeah, b3 looks a bit silly, but c4 maybe. It's a possibility. I could also try to play e4 and d4. Yeah, it's more than one plan as mentioned. Yeah, I like to reposition the knight. This also opens up the bishop. He cannot go, let's say, b6 now. It's a very nice, strong diagonal. g2. Yeah, of course, I simply threaten to take also. He cannot, let's say, play rook e8, I just take c6 and win a piece. So he needs to, yeah, probably move the bishop, which he probably wants to do anyway. Bishop e6, for example. Looks like a good move. I could also play queen a4. Queen a4 looks like an active possibility. Yeah, also covers the a2 pawn. Yeah, and another good idea here is knight e4 to c5, which looks really nice. If I would get this in, it would help me a great deal. Yes, bishop to d5. Yeah, I thought before that maybe I should just play knight e4, but he has got f5. This is okay, this is no problem really. f5. I have bishop g5 then, and he's only got quite silly places for his queen. Knight e4, f5, bishop g5. If he goes queen to c8, e8, whatever, I've got knight f6 check, and then take on d5 with check. He needs to keep cover. He needs to cover d5 because of this knight f6 discovery. Yeah. And on queen d7, I have knight c5. Yeah, this should be fine. So f5, bishop g5. Queen to d7, knight c5 should be really good. And queen e8, knight f6. He can go knight to e7, but after this move, yeah, I have various interesting ideas. Queen a3, for example. And there's even a crazy line, f5, bishop g5, knight e7, rook d1. F takes e4, d takes e4, and I win the piece back with the rook on the d file. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a great idea, but it's a funny tactical point. Yeah, he went for f5. Yeah, if I'm not playing bishop g5, it's all very silly, right? So let's go bishop g5. On knight e7, I simply can take also. Of course, knight e7, bishop e7, queen e7, knight f6 check. Takes whatever with whatever piece, bishop d5, and then rook b7. I win a pawn at the end. At least a pawn, and it's probably also a great position. So, I don't really see a move then. A good move. Yeah, knight f6 is really a problem. Let's say queen e8, yeah, knight f6 check, bishop f6, bishop takes d5 check, king moves, bishop f6, rook f6. Yeah, okay, this is basically the same. Okay, but not so quick. Not so quick. Let's spend a second here. Maybe I've got even a better move. I've got knight to d6 to consider. Knight d6. C takes, bishop d5, king h8. But I don't have a really great continuation then, I think. I probably can win a pawn in various ways. Yeah, still knight f6 looks makes a stronger impression, really. Yeah, okay, we'll take with the bishop now.
Check.
Take here. And what now? If I take on f6, he can recapture with the rook. And it's not clear how I immediately... I mean, I can win the pawn or something, bishop c6, but I don't want that. Of course, my bishop is also stronger than its knight. It's an advantage if I just capture, but I don't know. Bishop f6, rook f6 also helps him in some way to get the rook active. I think I should just retreat here and maybe retain the possibility of bishop c5 and yeah, attack a7 also. Yeah, the bishop on e3 is stronger than the bishop on f6, so I shouldn't really capture. Yeah, now it's not so easy. Even covering c6 is a problem. Queen d7, yeah, can play. And then I will really simply can take on c6. I grab material. If you would play a move like f4, of course I wouldn't take it. Just play bishop c5, keep all the positional advantages. Yeah, and he also needs to be aware of possibilities of rook takes b7 in some positions. Let's say he would play rook e8 now, then rook takes b7 is also a possibility. Rook b7 and then piece takes bishop c6, and I win a exchange back with a huge advantage. But of course on rook e8 I could also simply take c6, and it's a pawn and a good position. Yeah, I think whatever, he needs to play something like queen d7 now. But I can just take c6 if I want to. B takes c6, queen a7. It's simply good for white. Probably. I don't see any special kind of compensation. What else could he do? Knight e7 maybe. Knight e7. Yeah, but I can just drop it back to g2. a7 is also hanging. So knight e7, bishop g2. What to do about a7? It's difficult. Yeah, black is in a difficult position. He's taking his time here. I hope it didn't disconnect. Yeah, this would be rather rather sad after doing 15 minutes of commentary. Yeah, but it's a very unpleasant position. I understand that he wants to invest a bit of time to find some move. I really don't see one. A really satisfying move. Maybe that's also not good. I just thought briefly knight d8 maybe, with the idea to play c6, blunting the d5 bishop, but on knight d8 I can just play bishop c5 and embarrass this rook. Okay, he went queen d7. Yeah, this is the most natural move probably. Now rook takes b7, he can just take d5. Would be, oh no, moment, then c7 is hanging, but still he has got knight e7. Okay, but the simple solution would be just to take c6. If I take c6, bishop c6, queen c6, queen c6, b6, bishop a7, it's just a pawn for nothing. On rook a8, I've got rook b7. So basically winning. Okay. If I take c6, he takes bc6, queen a7, rook a8, yeah? And I've got queen c5, and he cannot play rook a2 because of bishop h6, winning the exchange. Yeah, it should be very good for me. Still, it always hurts a bit to to give this bishop. Should I really do it? Yeah, I guess it's time to cash in already here. Win material. Yeah, as mentioned, queen c6 I think is losing straight away. Just giving away a7 and rook b7. This is just a winning endgame with the a pawn. Oh, he allows this. Hope I'm not overlooking anything. The point is really rook a8 is answered by rook b7. And I control the b file and have this super strong rook on the 7th. Of course, if I would, on rook a8, if I would need to move the bishop somewhere, yeah, if I would need to move the bishop, then he would have some counterplay on the a pawn. But here I can just go rook b7 next move. Also on any other rook move, rook d8 or something, I just play rook b7 and have really big advantage. Okay. Rook to b7. Yeah, now attacking also c7. And he's not able to do much. How should I improve though? Rook to b1 simply. Yeah, maybe rook to b1. I could have gone also rook a1 or a4. Yeah, this move was a bit superficial. Yeah, maybe I should have played rook a1. On e4 I always have d4, so this isn't a problem. Okay, but rook to b1 didn't spoil anything. He cannot do much anyway. I can still play. Alright, I'm not sure what this move is doing. Some weird tactical idea maybe. Maybe he wants to play, oh yeah, bishop d2 maybe. Bishop to d2. I don't know. Shouldn't be really dangerous. Okay, let's move the a pawn. This is the winning pawn anyway, in the long run. Yeah, and rook b3 I just thought. It's somewhat weird, this bishop on d2, right in the middle of my position. But the winning idea now would be a5, a6, rook a3, move the bishop and then win. Yeah, okay, maybe got some little tricks here. Okay, I cannot play f3 because of rook takes a7. Yeah, this is a neat trick. Okay, I can just go here, right? f2 is protected. He will never get any play on the f-pawn. And next move I can simply play f3. Yeah, rook f8 is just answered by yeah, bishop c5 maybe even. Also f3, it's still possible. Just making this all super secure on the king side. Yeah, white's pawn structure is very compact here. Don't have any weakness. Okay. Try and maybe g5, h4, yeah. Some counterplay. Okay, I'll push the a-pawn. It is rather quick here. It really takes some time until he's got any kind of attack on the king side. Yeah, so now let's go f3. Super solid. Rook takes a7 maybe. Well, yeah, this wasn't really a threat, but it doesn't hurt to have this all secured. Alright, so yeah, I need to cover the a-pawn, I guess. So now I'm ready to play a6. a6, move the bishop. Yep, okay, I need to, of course, retreat now. I could have gone to the fourth rank also. Maybe this would have been better. Covering e4, g4, and so on. Okay, but it shouldn't be a real difference. a6, move the bishop, a7, and it's over. At least that's what I hope. Yeah, maybe he's got some ideas like e4, yeah? e4. Yeah, still, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I can take with both pawns. Both should win. I could also play bishop d4. Yeah, but no real reason. Let's take with this. It's not much of a difference really. Okay, and now bishop here. To play a7 and rook b8. Yeah, but this is just one check, right? Rook h2, king g1, and that's it, right? I could also promote immediately, but this is a new queen. Complete queen.
Check.
Yeah, and now here. And that's it. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is really threatening checkmate. Okay. Let's just go back here. Maybe I should have just promoted. Would have been a bit simpler. I hope there's really no threats here. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's covered the first rank and it's got no checks or anything. Always feels bad if you think, okay, now he resigns, and he actually has a move to threaten mate in 1. Yeah, it's down to 30 seconds and really no move. Yeah, it's letting the clock run down. Okay, it's probably searching for some miracle move, but there is none. I just get the new queen. Okay, there's really no trick, right? Okay, let's get the queen. Yeah, this is it threatening mate? Yeah, no, almost. Okay. Yeah, I can take c6, check. I guess. And, bishop e3, probably. He's running all the way. Okay, I'll win on time, but I don't want to win on time after I make some stupid move.
Check. Black forfeits on time.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a quick recap of this game. I think the issue here was this f5 move. I mean, this kind of position looks slightly better for white. I've got these ideas on the queen side, and he doesn't have any specific counterplay. Black is still solid, of course, but this is a mistake, really. Bishop g5 now leads to some advantage for white. It's always this checks on f6, so he went here, but let's say he would go here. Got this move, which is even worse. If he moves the queen again, I can also just take this, and this doesn't really help. Knight e7. I've got at least this kind of stuff.
Check.
And oops, it's a pawn and a good position. I'll probably win another pawn on the queen side, and I just simply have the much better bishop. Yeah, this f5 allowed this bishop g5 move. He needs to play some solid consolidating move. Not quite sure what move. If you would, let's say, play h6, yeah, just for example, to get this bishop g5 out of the position. I've got this idea. And what should he do? I think he needs to retreat. Yeah, this is just a nice position with two bishops. Let's go here, but this, I don't know, let's say here. I've always got knight c5 also coming. Yeah, white is just better. I've got this play on the queen side, and he doesn't have much to show for it. Yeah, but the f5 really leads to huge problems. Yeah, knight d6 is the computer's move here. Yeah, I saw this line also.
Check.
The idea is, if you, what I just thought, what I played was also fine.
Check.
This idea, the computer wants to play like this. And then now bishop b7. Yeah, yeah. This is of course also good. Winning the pawn.
Check. Check.
But this is also huge pressure. I will material on the queen side. It's possible to hold this. Yeah. Thanks for watching.